welcome back to another Crystal Fish. Yes, the phone has been fixed, and boy have we got some surprises for you. Right, so as you saw in the last video, had a load of new fish. Unfortunately, there was a couple of issues, so all the neons ended up dying. Don't know why. Everything else is fine. Even though all of Ash and Julie's fish are quarantined, when I've put them into my tank, I don't know if I put too many in one go, but the living room tank had then got white spot, and it was only on the black widows, but I put about a week's worth of treatment in, all cleared up. They are absolutely mint. The tiger barbs are all absolutely thriving still, so that's all good news. So we've got rid of the bad news, we've got rid of the good news, but have we? Because I've got some more good news. Now, obviously, you know that the convicts that had bred in this tank had then died, but they have now bred yet again. So again, you get all the glare, but you can just see right here there is a lot of eggs there. But we've also got again some more fish to go in here, but then that one panda there at the back, he's going to be going, and I'm swapping him for not one but two flower horns. So yes, we've got quite a few changes going on, but we're going to be getting a couple of flower horns on the 27th, which is good. They're only young, so they're about 2 inches, I think he said, at the moment. So of course we need a tank for them. Obviously I can use the 200 at the moment because they're only small, but what we're going to do is the goldfish are coming out and they're going. I'm going to move all the rest of them over towards the barb tank, and then we've got about another 8 cories. I think he said there were black cories and something else, but yeah, absolutely stunning cories, and they're breeders as well. So we've got them in the bucket now. Going to acclimate and put them into the 300 with the other cories. I'm so buzzing. And then for that, I've swapped the 2 Pictus catfish and the 2 Sindonsis catfish that I had into the tote. Right, now we're on to the subject of the tote. If you're watching the videos and you're following and you're subscribed, which I hope you are, then you'll know I've moved all my big favourite Malawis into this tank with my parrots. Now, as I've said before, you'll have to excuse me with the glare. There's not exactly a lot of space between the tanks and there's a lot of light. So we've got all our favourites in here. I got a new net thanks to my mate Adam. It's a DIY one, but it does the job. And then you'll see there's not quite so many of the Malawi in here left. Now, I've been selling these Malawis off because I want to drain the tote and try and put a viewing panel in so I can enjoy it a bit more. So we've still got probably about 20, maybe 30 of the Malawis, plus we've still got a load of the fry as well. You can see there's some of the fry I've put into here. There's only 4 of them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, but there is still a load in here. So we're going to be emptying this. We've got rid of Henry, he's gone to a new home. One of the small plex which I'd got out of the living room tank that was in here, he's gone. One of the Raphael catfish has gone. The other one is wedged up in that rock. I haven't seen him come out yet. I don't know if he's still in there. Don't know how well you can see, but there's just a little fry here. And just about make him out. So yeah, there is loads of fry, but as I say, once this is drained and sorted, sweet. We've still got Dyson. We're never going to get rid of Dyson. He's the only original fish left from when I've started all this hobby up. All of the ocean rock, except for the bigger bits and that one, have been taken out. So I've left places for the fry to still go in there. Okay, so as I say, all that's left in there now is Dyson and the Malawis and fry. Okay, then as I said, the 2 goldfish are coming out. I've got a tank to put them in temporarily so I can get this tank set up. The Danios are going to put into this tank, maybe even the 300, so I've got something floating at the top so I can see. And then we've got the Coolie Loach as well as the little bristlenose plex, so we'll get all them sorted. And also in this bucket we have got a decent sized filament barb, which would bully in my mate's tank. Can't put him in that barb tank because they're too small, so he'll go into this one. So much changes. Right, so I've got a few ideas on what I'm going to be doing, so I'm just going to try and get on with it. Gave you all a quick basic update of what the plans are. You know me, there's always something going on, there's always a project going on. I'm trying to give you guys at least one video a week. I don't want to give you too many because I don't think many people are going to watch them if they're just bombarding. But at the same time, if you are watching them, brilliant, thank you. If you're subscribed and watching them, even better. If you're not subscribed and watching them, hit the subscribe button, absolutely free. Hit that notification bell while you're up there as well, because then you'll get notified when I've uploaded a new video, like today. Well, I'm recording this when I've put one out today. But yeah, so I'm just going to get on with it and we'll come back in a little bit. Right, so a quick look. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cories and the filament barb. Okay, so we've got our 8 cories in here. So let's let them out. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there we go. You can see some on top already. Some of the beauties down here, and some of these are actually holding eggs as well, so they're ready to breed. Alright, so upstairs in the office, Neo is about to get some company. Got the big tank set up, temporary home, just the 2 goldies until hopefully the 27th when somebody comes to collect them, unless they sell beforehand. Yes mate. Already got a filter cycled, let's go and get it. Right, so you'll remember this filter, I had to change the fuse, but I left it so that in the sump it stays cycled. So I'm going to get that out, put it in the other tank, and we'll come back when the tank's set up. And just like that, it's done. So we've got our cycled filter in, half a tank of their water from out the garage, plus a 50% water change essentially. Put some tap safe in, got a big air stone in, job done. So this is where they will live for the next week or so. Yes, 20th today, so yeah, about another week. Alright, so now that the tank in the 200 should I say tank is empty, we've got a filter on each side which is ready for the flower horns. We've got a heater and an air stone. So now the next thing to do is get my egg crate, split it straight down the middle so we've got a section each while they grow. Okay, so emptied, filters cleaned, I'm knackered. Got the egg crate in as a dividers, nice and strong, perfect fit, thank God. So now we are just filling her back up, dechlorinating, turn the heater back up, job done. Roll on for the flower horns. Alright, so time for the catch up. The flower horn tank is ready. The Malawi's tank is being sorted. The goldfish are upstairs. So far so good. Alright, so the flower horns tank is ready. The divider's in firm. I've had to take a little chunk out the top just to sit the light on, but that's fine, it's still above the water. So hopefully they shouldn't be able to attack each other or jump over. We have got a new filament barb in this tank, which I mentioned earlier on in the video. And then in this tank I have put the Danios in here so that we've got something to swim at the top. And obviously you've seen that we've got all our new cories here as well. Then when it comes to the tote, right, so I've got a storage tub sorted. All I need to do now is drain it down a bit so I can try and catch some of the fish, put them into there. But in the meantime, obviously we've got the filter, the heater, I've got a temperature gauge in there, so I've just got to put a bubbler in there and then we're sorted for now. All good. Right, so the storage tub tank is ready, the area is in. Obviously now I've drained it about halfway down, I've just got to try and catch them all. Still got the heater in to keep it going, I've still got the external filter. But yeah, Let's try and catch them. This is going to be fun. Right, so it's took me a while and I've had to drain it down quite far. I think we're probably at about a quarter of a tote, but I've managed to get all of the Malawis out, and I've also left the Plek and the Raphael catfish in here. I can't see any more fry, but yeah, there we go. So we've got 40 mixed Mooner and OB peacocks and stuff in there, all being sold tomorrow for 100 quid, which means we can then get our viewing panel put in. And then we've got 4 small ones and a load of fry in there, which I'm going to put into this tank just so I can watch them grow. So I've got some sort of a memory of the fish that I had, but I've moved all the substrate to one corner and I can't see any more fry left, so fingers crossed we've got them all. Right, so, my God, it has been a long and productive day, but we have made a lot of progress. So I'm going to go around the tanks quickly because obviously I don't want to bore you all. You've probably seen most of it in the video already, but it's just a quick recap and where we're at right now. Obviously more things won't happen until next week because I've got to get all the fish for them. I'm also got another surprise fish coming to this tank, and I promise you, keep watching, hit that subscribe and that bell because you will want to see what beautiful fish I am getting that I have never had before and you have not seen on this channel. So again, hit subscribe, hit the bell and watch this space. Alright, so where we're at the moment, we've got a couple of Malawis, only small ones on each side, just a couple of inches. That way, when I get the flower horns, it gives them something to chase to get the aggression up and get the cock on their head or the hump or whatever you want to call it. So of course, at the moment, at that size, they are still able to get through the holes, but when the flower horns are big enough that you have to worry, that won't happen. There you go, you've just seen one come straight through. Then in this tank, as well as all the tiger barbs we've got, I've also put the coolie loach and the 3 bristlenose plex in there. In this tank we now have Dyson in here, as well as the Raphael catfish, and I think that was it on that one. Then in this tank you'll notice I've put what little fry I managed to catch out of the tote into here, because they're too small to sell at the moment, so I've just put them all in here so I can watch them grow. Obviously, as I said earlier, we've also got the convict fry coming as well, so that'll be something else. And we've also put the Danios in here, so we've got something swimming at the top now. The tote is now empty, it's being drained. I'm not going to have to drain it completely because this panel is where the window is going to go. So I'm going to take this section out here, and if you're asking where are all the Malawis gone out the tote, I got them in here. So they've got the heater, they've got the filter, they've got the air stone. It's only till tomorrow. The temperature's at 30, so obviously I'm keeping an eye on that. They're going tomorrow afternoon, so I'm getting the £100 for those. Yes, I know it's 200 quid's worth of fish there, which I'm selling for 100 quid. Just want a quick sale so I can get the tote sorted. On the 27th I'm going fish shopping, so I'm going to see if I can find some monsters for this. Pump is out for now. DIY sump has got a bit of water in, but not a lot because obviously it drains out the bottom. Lights off, so now that's it. Tote is shut down for a while. So what I've done is I've ordered one of those USB air pumps, so hopefully, fingers crossed, if I do get any fish on the 27th, they will survive the journey because, well, they'll have oxygen for starters. But for now, obviously you've seen everything. I've managed to get the 44 Malawis out. 4 have gone into the flower horn tank, the other 40 in there. Whatever fry, which I haven't counted, have gone into there. I think there's probably about 8 to 10 of them. But that's everything. So thanks for watching yet again. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, hit that thumbs up, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.